What is up, everybody? It's Wick here, and I'm going to start a vlog. We're going to do a bunch of retail arbitrage today. Hit some Walmarts, some Lowe's, some Home Depots, maybe Target, and whatever I can find. Try to get some big scores out there. But this is something I picked up yesterday, and I thought I would share it real quick so it's not lost forever. Picked these up in Goodwill. First, we got this West Wing, the complete series. It was $7.99. It's got a little bit of like dirt and stuff on it, but that'll wipe right off. And then kind of a little dent right here. Other than that, everything seems to be in really good shape. It's complete. All the seasons are there. I checked a few random DVDs and they were pretty much mint condition, so I assume all of them are pretty, clean. I should be able to list this at $39.99. Free shipping, get a sale. Ship pretty cheap since it's media, ship it media mail. So yeah, I went ahead and picked that up. And this was an interesting find. It's an AT&T speakerphone, still sealed. You can see the actual AT&T seal there on it. New of these things are selling for about $140 on Amazon. One reason, it's a speakerphone with a large tilt display. The larger displays of the speakerphone and stuff like that seem to be what a lot of elderly people who have trouble hearing and seeing want still. So I guess they sell pretty good. There is like a little bit of box damage right here where it's crushed a little bit. So I don't know if I'll actually sell it in new condition. Might just sell it cheaper, like at $100 and just used and, got some box damage. So either way, I'm going to make some money on that. So pretty cool pickups, but let's get going. I want to go make some money. So I just got out of Goodwill and did quite well in there. Let me show you what I got. Here is a Star Wars Epic Duels game. Now this was kind of random because I seen this yesterday and I just kind of walked past it and like, eh. And this is why you should look up everything you're not familiar with. This thing sells for about $150 used on Amazon. Now that's going to assume that all the pieces are in there and everything's in good condition. Of course they have it taped. I couldn't just rip it open, and because I gotta be really delicate with getting the tape off and the tag, try to preserve as much of the box as possible. So I'm going to try to sell this on Amazon if everything's complete. If not, eBay. Even on eBay, this is selling for $70 to $90 used, complete. New, it's like $200. So yeah, I'm glad I ended up looking it up. Even if it doesn't have the pieces, I should make some decent money. Part out the pieces or whatever. So definitely a more rare game. I guess you would call this a bolo. Keep an eye out for this. Paid $4 for it, so gonna do very well, I think, on that. Hopefully I get that. Hey everybody, it's Future Wick here in this Star Wars Epic Duels game. I got the seal off. Don't do what I did. They had tape on it here, and I was trying to be real careful, and they had the Goodwill sticker, and I just went ahead and got the Goodwill sticker off while I was getting the tape off. Got it open, and there are no minifigs. None of the game pieces, the actual figures, which there's supposed to be like 36 of them or something, and 31 painted figures. That's where all the value is. Like, the rest of the parts in this game are not really worth selling separately. So I would have returned this. I don't even know if all the pieces are there. But I removed the Goodwill sticker, so now I can't return it. I should have checked before I done that. So pretty much just lost the money there. Yeah, so probably won't really make anything on this. Let's go back in time. That tape off, I kind of peeled it a little, both the label and that, and it kind of comes off pretty good. Wasn't leaving any of the box behind, so I'm pretty confident I can get that out. Picked this up for $1.99. It is from 1994. It's a brand new toothbrush set. It does have a little dust on the top. Looked like it came from JCPenney, was $9.99 at one point. That should come off pretty well, but there's none of these on eBay at all that I could find. I did just do a UPC search. I didn't do an actual search by the text on that. I should have, because it probably would have found some, but I did scan it on Amazon, and someone was trying to sell a collectible one for $65, which means it's used. who knows? It didn't really have a rank, so it's not going to be sold on Amazon anyway. I have no idea what to try to sell this for. I'll list it on eBay as, you know, vintage Lion King Disney toothbrush. I know it's still new because you can see the things tied down in there. Let me know in the comments, what would you price this at on eBay? Just curious on what people would price this at. Here is a Scooby-Doo electronic talking game from 2002. $3.99. I looked it up. Doesn't have a good rank, but new. You're looking at about $40. So again, with Christmas coming up, I'll go ahead and take a chance on it. It's a pretty good return on my investment. If it doesn't sell, it's, you know, it's only a loss of $4. I'm sure I can make money somewhere. Here is Quattro sealed game. It was $4.99. Got a great rank in toys, 18,000. Looks like Amazon's selling it for $35, so I'll price it a little lower. And it should make a $20 bill in the end, no problem there. Just an easy $20 bill. And finally, this Photo Mosaics puzzle. The rank wasn't that good, but somebody had it priced at like $70, which is probably why. I'll come in and price this maybe at $20 to $30. I'll do some more research, but this one was $3.99. There it is, $2.99. I'm sorry. So usually don't pay that much for puzzles, but this Photo Mosaics kind of unique. They do well. So definitely wanted to pick that up, but that's it out of that Goodwill. So one Goodwill can really pay off. Should easily make over $200, assuming that game has all of its pieces. Box and everything looked in pretty good shape. So hopefully that's the case. Sometimes you go in these Goodwills, upwards to 10 times and don't find anything, and then in one day you find a bunch of stuff. It's just how it goes. That's why you got to keep grinding it out. So just popped out of Walmart, got a few things. A couple of these wireless car chargers for $15 was $37.97. I don't know if that's going to end up being one of those brands that give you trouble on Amazon. I'm going to have to do some research. I believe I've sold this brand before, but I'm not going to risk it until I'm sure. But they will sell on eBay, and I should double my money on eBay. A little bit more than double my money on Amazon if I can sell them. I got this little Switchmate thing, double my money on that as well. But I may end up keeping it if it's something I can use. It seems interesting. It's like a voice-activated thing. You put over your wall switch, and you're supposed to turn it off with your voice or something. I'm going to have to do some research, see if it's worth it. But I got this body comfort thing. They announced over the intercom that they were doing a giveaway of a product, and to come to this table in 2 minutes. I'm like, what the heck? I'll go over there. They ended up giving me this thing. It's like a just a lens cloth, right? This is what they gave you free. And then of course the sales pitch was actually this. Now I may be a sucker because I ended up buying this. It's some sort of like heat activated pack, and they had some demos, and I tried it and it was pretty nice, and I can definitely see me wanting to use it. But what got me was since we were there, apparently we were allowed to get this deal. I'm sure everyone that comes up to them could probably get that deal if they want it. But basically you buy this, which is $40, and then you get this other pack, which is valued at $80, and then something else in there that comes in that box. That's some of the smaller packs. Anyway, it's supposed to be valued at $250. They said that this product is not being sold in Walmart yet, that it's a trial product and they're testing the market for it, I guess, but you can buy these online at the full price of $80 and $60, I think $40 for the other one. So, you know, my reselling brain is like, well, I'll just go ahead and get this anyway. Maybe I can flip it on eBay if they do sell that much and double my money or something. I'll have to do some research and actually see if that's plausible. But I figured worst case scenario, I would be fine with actually owning these. There's like a neck one, back, hand ones, and I believe another one. I'm not sure. Like I said, he said it was over $250 of value. Since we went through the demonstration that he would give it to us. Of course, you know, that's just a selling tactic. Well, yeah, we'll see. I'll look it up and let you know later. So here I am at a very nice church-based thrift store I found in an area I don't go to a whole lot because it's kind of far, but I never knew that this existed. I never found it while searching Google, and it's like 5 minutes away from the Lowe's and the Goodwill, and it's just insane that this has been here. I didn't know about it. It's going to make coming to this area so much better, but it's such a nice store. It's really clean and organized. The prices are great. They have shoes. They price all their shoes at a base shoe price. I think it's like $2 or something. I didn't see anything pulled off to the side and just priced higher because it was a brand or whatever. Media was all one price. Didn't matter if it was sealed or not. Books were all one price. Magazines, everything. They have this little like library going on in here. Really cool. Just really nice, and I can't wait to go back again. So it is early morning the next day. I was out about 11 or 12 hours yesterday, done a lot of sourcing, but found a lot of great stuff. Where to start? Kind of got it spread out here a bit. Start right here. I picked up this Troy-Bilt power washer at Lowe's. This thing was normally $300. They had it marked down to $119. They had 12 of these. I bought one for myself, but I was thinking like maybe I could flip these locally. Should I buy all 12 and then just try to make like maybe $100 on each one, be like $1,200? I don't know how well these would sell locally, but they're so big I would have to make multiple trips, and this Lowe's was an hour away, so I just decided against it. It's probably easier money to be made, but I'm so happy to finally get a power washer. I've been holding out for about 3 years because I wanted to find a good deal somewhere, and I finally found one. It's not the greatest power washer, but for the price and what it is, I'm pretty happy to find it. Goodwill here. I'm sorry it's a little dark in here. I took down the lights I used to take pictures, and it's kind of cloudy this morning, so I'm gonna have to get a light in here. I didn't consider that. But this Healthy Pet Simply Food, it's an automatic pet food dispenser. You can put a timer on it. I've been kind of wanting one of these just to have, like when I go on trips and stuff, I can keep my cats fed without having to have someone come do that for me. But these things used will still sell for $100. I paid $10 for it. Hopefully it works fine. I'll have to decide if I'm going to keep it or sell it. It's hard to keep it when you can make $100, right? Here's a pickup at Goodwill. It's a humidifier filter. Somebody was trying to sell this on Amazon for like $60. I had kind of a high rank because of that. I'll probably price it about $30 and see if I can get a sale. Here is a Precision Clean Oral-B Vitality like electric toothbrush. I paid $10 for this, but I think I'll make $15 on it in the end on eBay. It seemed like a lot of them were selling, so I went ahead and paid up for it. The $10 is brand new, sealed. Right over on this side, this is all Walmart clearance. Pretty much filled up my car. Couldn't really fit anything else in there yesterday. So here's what I actually had to leave 4 of these because of that. Maybe next time I'm in that area, maybe I can get them. Maybe not. But let's take a look at this. These were shocking. These are for grills. I'm not sure what they are. Some sort of burner. There's a longer one and a shorter one. One was $2.50, one was $3.50, but they both sell for around $30. No, I think they sold for like $40. I remember making one, I was making like 15 a piece, and the other I was making 20 a piece. And there's some more down there, and there's also those charbroil, the grill things. These were $5. I think I'll make 15 a piece on those. Everything had pretty decent ranks, and there wasn't much competition, so I just went ahead and bought them all. There's more under here. You can see this is the longer ones. And then there's these Better Home lighting kits, and all this stuff will probably drop in price because Walmart will be clearancing this out. I may have to wait a year to sell it. There'll just be too many other sellers driving down the price, but currently this is what I can get for it. These lights, I got 4 boxes of them. They're $25, normally $79.99. Looks like a pretty good seller, and should be able to double my money on those, at least right now. This thing was interesting. It is a large capacity toaster oven. Brand new, it was $13, normally $70. I bought it because mostly the price. Amazon, I don't know if I'll end up selling it on Amazon. I can't even remember if there was a listing. It seems like there was, and then I checked later. But this is one of those things, like my family has a gift exchange where the limit's $20 you spend, and then you wrap up a gift and everyone picks. I think it's called like the White Elephant Gift Exchange or something. So with a limit of $20, I can buy something like this for $13, and they're getting a $70 gift. Somebody is, and I only paid $13 for it. So in a way, I'm kind of making $7 just by not spending the full $20 and giving a $70 gift. But anyway, I bought it mostly because of the price. I'm either going to make money on it or do something with it. I don't want to use it because it's too big for my kitchen. Over here, I picked up 4 of these solar pool heating devices. They were $4, I think, and mostly saving those till next year. It looks like they sell for like $30 to $40. So I could have got more of these, but I didn't want to go too deep in them. I think I just bought 4. So I think there was like 4 more there. Kind of had mixed reviews and stuff. The ads seen on TV things can sometimes do great, sometimes they just don't do well. And it's not going to be sold on Amazon because most ads seen on TV things are probably trademarked, and you just don't want to mess with that on Amazon. Here's another thing I only got half of because I was afraid I was just running out of room. I was just trying to be more picky. I really need a box truck is what I need. One of those box cargo vans. Yeah, these lights, I forget what they were, but there's a little bit of money to be made on them. Again, the price will probably drop since it's Walmart clearance. And I got a couple of these. These were really great. I'm going to be selling these on eBay, I think. I paid like either $5 or $7. They sell for 40 some on eBay. So as of right now, I like to make that clear because somebody will see this video like 2 months later or something and look and be like, "That don't sell for that." Like, well, it was, and I'll save it and I'll get some money in the end anyway. So let me show you over here the last bit of stuff. Here at Lowe's, got some of these Kohler things. These are like $2.50, and nobody's selling them right now, so I can price them at what I want. I think I'm going to price them about $39.99 and see what happens. I think the original price was about $30 anyway. So somebody's looking for a replacement, that certain style, they'll pay up for it. I'm so happy I found that thrift store I didn't know existed. I got a couple of these books. They had about 20 of them. Had a decent rank in books. So these are, brand new. They obviously just came out of a, like a the manufacturer box. So I just bought a couple to see how they would do. Maybe if I go back and they still have more, I'll buy them. Not expecting too much from them. They were only like 40 cents or something. I got this CD, Ancient Past. I don't remember how much I'll make. It was only $1, so I'll probably make about $5. Usually I have to make at least $5 to buy a CD. This was also at that thrift store, Handy Vac. It's $2.99. I think I only make like $5 or $6 on this, but it seemed like it would sell pretty well, so I just went and picked it up. And then finally at the thrift store, I got a bunch of these sealed VHS for $0.25 a piece. They'll do well and make me some money, probably $20 or $30 in the end, depending on how I sell them. And there's some more Walmart clearance. These food savers were $9. They typically sell for around $40 on Amazon, but I can already tell you there's a ton of sellers coming in, so the price is going to get driven down. But this is something people will keep looking for. Price will go up after all the people who are willing to make $1 or lose money are gone. So it's annoying waiting for them, but I have no problem doing it because I'll make probably about $80 on the 4 of these in the end. And here's some more Walmart clearance. You've seen me buy these before. This Walmart still had some. They're 3 2-packs, $9 a piece. Excel 4-pack right now for I think $50. So you're making about $20 in the end. But like I've said before, I feel like I have to repeat myself a lot because I sell a lot of the same things, but I hold these because a 4-pack typically at the end of Christmas will sell for around $100. Whether or not it does this year, I don't know. Got a bunch of 8mm TDK tapes, not as good as the Sony stuff, but they'll still make me about $10 a piece. I paid $2. It's gonna be annoying to get both those labels off, but at $10 a piece is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $60. Should be pretty easy money, except for getting those labels off, but I'm pretty good at getting them off. It won't be too bad. They had a bunch of these. You see I got 2 bags full of them. I don't know how many is there, probably at least 20. They were 99 cents. Yeah, 99 cents, and I think I'm only going to make about $3.50 to $4 a piece on them. But, you know, with that many, I can just ship them into Amazon. People are going to be looking. It's a replacement brush for something, power dish brush. People still using those are going to want them. This came from a Goodwill. Make about $9 on that. It's just like a flashcard game. Had a really good rank in toys. I almost missed it too. Just kind of moved a box and like, ooh, this is still sealed. So I checked it and like, wow, that's a good item. Then finally, the typical Magnavox, the one that ends in MW9. Find these all the time, and I sell them for about $150 on Amazon. This has the remote, has some cables with it, just audio cables. It looks like. No, there's video in there too. So hopefully this works. It's going to be great profit. Should make about $120 in the end. A lot of times they don't work. You can see a stack. This whole shelf right here is electronics that I have bought at garage sales or Goodwill, and just they didn't work and I didn't get them returned in time or whatever. And I don't know what I'm going to do with them, because these things will still sell for something because people like to repair them, but I don't know if it's worth the effort. So not everything, I guess. There's a few things on the shelf that's not broken, not even electronics, but the electronics are damaged. But this one I'm going to get tested, and if it doesn't work, I will return it to Goodwill and get a refund. And I almost forgot to talk about these. I got more of these routers at Home Depot. These were $18 and something a piece. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now I'm going to make over $20 a piece on them profit. If you've seen a video earlier, I got a bunch of these. Probably about a couple weeks ago, I got maybe about 6 or 7, and even a different model. But I've sent some of those into Amazon, and they've sold. People are mentioning in the comments like not to sell Linksys because they were they do the copyright infringement thing on you. But I've been selling Linksys for 5 years, and I've never had any problem with them. It doesn't mean I won't, so it's got me a little bit nervous. Went ahead and bought these, but you know, at worst case scenario, I'll sell them on eBay and make a little bit of money. Anyway, that's the haul. Actually pretty good when you add up, you know, some of the profits. It's probably at least $800. Not as big as some of my other hauls, of course, recently with the Lowe's clearance event, but just the hunt and going out and finding this stuff always is a good time for me, even if I don't find much. In this case, I think I did very well. That's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button for me. Subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Until next time.